up on the track. What up? Straight to the top. I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top. I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show 24 franchise here on the channel. Hopefully you guys are super excited about this content. If you guys are excited about the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the other series that I am running on this channel. They will be in the video description below. The WWE 2K24 MyGM 2.0 series, and the WWE 2K24 My Rise series. I'll leave them both linked down in the video description below. Guys, I am so excited for this. I am ready to go. We are going to have a opening day matchup against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Corbin Burnes is going to be on the mound today. I am stoked, but before we get to the actual video, I got to do a little plug ski on the channel. Dubby Energy, guys, absolutely a phenomenal product. I use it almost on a daily basis. Highly recommend using it, whether you're using it to get a solid workout in, using it to give you a little energy while you're playing video games, or just need that kick in the pants during the day. Absolutely phenomenal product when I'm not drinking water or drinking the actual God's Nectar beer. I'm drinking Dubby Energy. Use my code BEERGUT at checkout and you will save yourself a discount on your order. We're going to get to the action here. As you guys can see, Patrick Sandoval is going to be on the mound today against Corbin Burnes. Now, I'm super excited about this because Patrick Sandoval at one point was a halfway decent pitcher. Corbin Burnes, obviously a former Cy Young winner over in the National League. I believe it was the COVID year, 2020. So happy that the Orioles got him for a low-level prospect in the minors. I'm super excited about this team. And I don't know if we are going to be able to repeat 100 wins like we did in the prior season, but I think we can still have a season where we win the AL East. We win over 90 games, potentially be a World Series threat. The Orioles, outside of this, though, did not make a lot of moves because this roster is so ready to go. I'm absolutely stoked about this roster. Adley Rutschman is catcher. Jordan Westburg going to be playing third. Gunnar Henderson playing shortstop. Jorge Mateo at second base. First base, Ryan Mountcastle. Your outfielders, Austin Hayes, Cedric Mullins, and Anthony Santander. We're going to have interchanging DHs. You know, we have a pretty solid lineup on the field. I'm absolutely stoked to see where this team goes and how many wins we can get. But we gotta get a win in game number 1 against the Los Angeles Angels. We're gonna get this game up underway. I'm sorry, we are not gonna get this game up underway. We don't have a DH. So DH is going to be Heston Kjerstad on one side. Who is our third baseman that... I'm sorry. Colton Cowser cannot play third. Ryan O'Hearn DHing there. We got to have Jordan Westburg. Who's playing? we're going to have to make some quick changes to the roster. Obviously, do not want Colton Cowser playing second. Jorge Mateo, I want to get him some at-bats because I want to try and get him to make him potential trade bait. Honestly, I don't know what we're going to do. Colton Cowser is going to be the DH, or I'm sorry, Heston Kjerstad. I do want to get Colton Cowser some bats because young bats, I want to see them grow. We're finally going to get to the game here. We are going to be wearing the whites. Oriole Park, Camden Yards, one of the most beautiful, beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. It is going to be the Orioles and the Angels. Mike Trout really needs some help. Honestly, and I don't want to get Mike Trout. I like the young guys we have, but if Austin Hayes is actually hitting like he is in real life, he might become a trade candidate because I want to see what we can do with these young guys. And it is opening day baseball, one of my personal favorite times of the year. Hopefully it's one of yours too. As you guys can see, I am all decked out in Orioles gear. Got the hat, got the jersey, got the big chain, and the champagne of beers, Miller High Life. Anthony Santander projected to be the leader in home runs and RBIs. Jorge Mateo projected 91 wins projected for this team. Very possible. Gunnar Henderson projected to have the best OPS and the wins above replacement, which that can be debatable whether it is an important stat or not. I feel like Gunnar Henderson could potentially, because he's having an MVP type season in IRL, but Corbin Burns coming to the mound, and he is going to be starting game 1 of 162. Corbin Burns 10-8 last year, 3.39 ERA. Really good numbers. I'm sorry, 2021 Cy Young winner.
This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And Corbin Burns getting warmed up. Nolan Schammel, the rook, coming up to the mound. Hopefully we can get this rook out really quickly. As you can see, the Orioles fans celebrating behind home plate. That is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 is the count. Swings right through that pitch. 0-2 is the count. Corbin Burns absolutely ahead of the count. Nolan Schammel saves himself with a foul ball and fouls off another pitch. That's going to be 2 foul balls in a row. And tips it off to Westberg. Westberg gets him out with plenty of time. 1 out in the inning. And we are up to the final out of the inning. Mike Trout, that is going to slip on by. Cedric Mullins going to get it. Gonna try for a double, gets it. Cedric Mullins with that cannon arm gets the throw out as Mike Trout could not make it to second. Jesus, what heads-up defense by Gunnar Henderson and Cedric Mullins. Patrick Sandoval on the mound, 4.11 ERA last year, 7-13, 144 and 2/3 inning pitch. The record's not bad, but that I feel like that is one of the most overrated stats in baseball. The ERA a little high, but we can work with that. Cedric Mullins leading off the inning. And that is going to be the first foul ball of the game. 0-1 is the count. He swings right through that slider. 0-2 is the count. Patrick Sandoval ahead in the count. Cedric Mullins fouls off a pitch, keeps the count at 0-2. And come on, Ceddy. I need you to do something here. Another foul ball. That is going to make 3 foul balls in a row. Another foul ball. Cedric Mullins really fighting here to stay in this at-bat. And that's going to finally be the strikeout after 7 pitches. And here it is, Adley Rutschman up to the plate. Got a hold of that one, but it is going to be a pop out to Anthony Rendon. That's a name we haven't talked about in forever. And that is going to be the end of the first inning. Orioles hitless. Second inning, 1 down. Cedric Mullins giving chase. Not going to be enough. And that is going to be a home run. Mickey Moniak, the former Phillies prospect, number 1 overall pick, first home run of the year. Absolutely got that out of there, and it is a 1-0 Angels lead as we're trying to get Taylor Ward to strike out. Still down 0-2. And Anthony Santander gets the fly out right there. Logan O'Hop, or is it O'Hoppy? Someone sound off in the comments who it is. If you're an Angels fan, first of all, I am sorry, but is it Logan O'Hop or Logan O'Hoppy? And that's going to be a foul ball. 0-2 is the count. Fouls off another one, still at 0-2. Oh, I'm just going to call him Logan. He keeps fouling him off. Corbin Burns, outside of that home run, and finally gets the strikeout to Logan to end the inning. But Mickey Moniak went yard in this one. And that is going to be a 1-0 game. Anthony Santander leading off the inning. Fouls off that slider. First pitch, 0-1 is the count. Fouls off another one. Santander 0-2 on the count. Fouls off another one. 0-2. Santander, the veteran, one of the veteran leader presence on this team, takes a look at that ball outside, circle changeup, brings the count to 1-2. Takes a look at another one, 2-2, even count to bring it back in. And what's gonna happen here? Fouls off another pitch, that circle changeup, still keeps the count at 2-2. And the windup, got a hold of that one. That is gone. Santander with the first home run of the year, and that is going to bring this game back to a 1-1 dead heat. Santander looking to have a big season to help this Orioles team win their first World Series since 1983. And now it is Jorge Mateo up, Ryan Mountcastle on first, fouls off that first pitch. 0-1 is the count. And Mateo gonna get a hold of that one, but it is gonna be a fly out to end the inning. But thank you, Mr. Anthony Santander, with the solo bomb. Gonna be 1-1 after 2 innings. Absolutely insane. Anthony Rendon here. We are at the top of the 4th. Still a 1-1 game. They take a look at that first pitch. 0-1 is the count. Could not get the location. 1-1 the count. Fouls off that pitch behind the catcher, and it is 1-2. Rendon is struck out swinging. and that is going to be the third strikeout of the game for Mr. Corbin Burns.
Nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a
All right. 2 outs in the inning, and Brandon Drury up to the mound, 0-1 on the count. That's going to be 0-2. Corbin Burns looking for a little bit of, can't quite get there. It is 1-2 on the count. That's going to be a fouled off ball, and that is going to, well, not a little dribbler, and Rutschman gets it, and that is going to be the end of the inning. Rutschman, Santander, Mountcastle up. Anthony Santander, after hitting a big-time blast to bring this game back even, looking to do some more damage with that bat. And he does, breaks that tie, second home run of the game, second RBI. Anthony Santander, a hot start to the baseball, to the season.
And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears
What
are ringing.
a home run for the big dog.
0 for 1 with a fly out.
Gunnar Henderson, there is a runner on third, 2 outs. Got a hold of that one. That is going to drop in. Another run scores Gunnar Henderson on first. It is a 3-1 Baltimore Orioles lead.
That ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
God, these Miller High Lifes are hitting the spot. And just a bloop single to score, drive that run in.
Now it's the second baseman,
And now Jorge Mateo, runner on first. It is Gunnar Henderson. Tried to go for the pickoff, could not get it. And now we are, I'm absolutely surprised.
On that pitch.
Swing and a miss, chased it
Mateo
out.
swings through that one.
Runner at first with 2 gone. Out to short.
Hits it off, gonna get to the shortstop. And that is gonna be the end of the fourth inning right there. 3-1 Baltimore Orioles lead. 5 hits in the game for this very good lineup. We're going to hop ahead here to the 5th inning. And Logan up to the mound. Again, I don't... Anyone want to sound off? Is it O'Hoppy? O'Hop? Sound off. It was acquired from Pittsburgh in 2022. And Gunnar Henderson gets it, gets him out to end the 5th inning. Gunnar Henderson, absolutely, you know, I feel like he is going to be the next great shortstop in this league. 2 on, no out. Takes a look at that one.
Kerstead at second. Mullins on at first with nobody out. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Jesus, what a bad swing right there. Again, all on old Beer Gut. Cannot fouls that one off. I just need something I just need a bloop. Now, I believe I've mentioned in other videos, Jordan Westberg and Ryan Mountcastle, my 2 favorite players. Oh, we're going to score a run here and advance the runner from first all the way to third. 4-1 Baltimore Orioles lead. And that is going to be the end of Patrick Sandoval's day. Could not even make it out of 5 innings. Not a good start to the season for him because... honestly, I was going to look to maybe, he was a potential trade target. Tyler Anderson coming in, 27 games last year, 6-6 record, 5.43 ERA, not exactly the greatest of numbers, but I honestly feel like, you know, he could potentially be a piece that we bring in a trade too, depending on how his season goes. And Adley Rutschman with runners on first and third, looking to drive in the runner from third and potentially the runner from first. Perfect swing. And that's going to drop in. Obviously, the runner from third going home. And it's going to be a 5-1 lead. Things are not looking good for the Angels right now after that Mickey Moniak solo shot. Austin Hayes, bases loaded. And is that going to drop in? Oh, bad base running, Shoot. I'll take it, 6-1. Again, this is just a fun little series for me. So, might not be the best base running, but Gunnar Henderson, he's just going to shoot it to the shortstop, and that's going to be the final out. Not exactly what I was looking for, but we did get a big-time lead as Corbin Burnes still in 6 innings, 2 out, and looking to continue this pitching dominance after giving up the solo shot. He has been absolutely clutch this game. That's going to be another foul out. 63 total pitches in the game. He could go all the way, folks. Westberg gets it, gonna make the throw, and that is the end of the 6th inning. Orioles still up by a score of 6-1. Heston Kjerstad, as you know, we saw at the beginning of the episode, made him our DH. Still in the 7th, Corbin Burnes still mowing him down, and that is gonna fly over the head of Ryan Mountcastle. Santander, unfortunately, his arm is not strong enough, but look at this. This has just been an insane start. That's going to be a pop out. Gunnar Henderson going to get it, and obviously the runner is going to retreat, and 2 outs in the inning. Mickey Moniak, who had the big-time shot to start the 1st inning, now is going to pop right out to Cedric Mullins to end go to the bottom. Well, I guess we'll see. Only 3 hits allowed by Corbin Burnes. We got runners on 1st and 2nd. Austin Hayes up. And that is going to go over the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon's head. This is going to be a double. And 7-1. Oh, Jesus. Go back. Again, got to get used to the running here. Gunnar Henderson up. Had an RBI earlier in the game, looking to get another one. Don't know why I swung at that pitch. I will openly admit sometimes I make some of the biggest boneheaded blunders in the world. Swings right through that to end the 7th inning. Tyler Anderson still in the game after giving up at least 1 run. 14 hits in the game for Baltimore to 3 by the Angels. Corbin Burnes still in, and that is going to drop in. Another double. Anthony Santander. Honestly, I really want to develop the 2 outfielders that we have. Colton Cowser and Heston Kjerstad, so I can move Anthony Santander to DH. I feel like that would be the move to get this offense. Anthony Santander, he's all right defensively, but I feel like we could improve immensely. And Austin Hayes gonna get to it. That's going to be the first out of this 8th inning. Zach Nato up to the mound. Do we try and go for the complete game? That first pitch is going to be a strike. I feel like it's a good possibility. Second strike, potential payoff pitch to end the inning. Fouls that bad boy off. And that is going to go right to Gunnar Henderson, and it is going to be the final out. 8th inning, only 4 hits in the game, 4, and we are here at the final inning of baseball, and, ooh, come on, Austin Hayes, get, shit. All right, we got 1 out. There is going to be a runner on second. Swings right through it, Mike Trout. Do I want to bring in a, potential relief? Honestly, I feel like Corbin Burnes should get, as he gets the strikeout on Mike Trout, number 7 in the game, and Brandon Drury to the final out. Takes a look at that first pitch. 0-1 is the count. Can we get our first complete game of the year? Yes, we can, as Westberg gets it, and that is going to be the final out. Baltimore wins by a final score of 7-1. I can't believe it. 162-0, baby. Nope, I don't believe it, but obviously very happy with everything that's going on, and I can't sit here and be upset at all. Opening day clobbering of the Los Angeles Angels, and a hell of a way to start this season, hell of a way to start this franchise series. I don't want, like I said, don't want to call this thing a rebuild. This was statistically, win-loss record, the best team in baseball last year. And obviously, I've mentioned in many other videos, the Orioles are my favorite team. So, being a Philly kid, obviously I like the Phillies, but Cal Ripken was my dude. He was my favorite baseball player growing up. Corbin Burnes only allowed 5 hits in 9 innings. So we are actually going to simulate ahead. I want to get to that Oakland Athletics series. And I'm super stoked about it. Obviously, this is my favorite team in baseball, and I can't wait to get it. Our record right now, 17-7. That's got to be somewhere. Obviously, I feel like we are going to be leading the AL East. We're going to move a couple games ahead to the final game of the series. We blew one in Oakland. Kind of funny, it was 4-1, 4-1. It is going to be Kyle Bradish taking on Ross Stripling. Is that how you say it? Again, not super familiar. We're going to take a quick look at these season stats so far. See who's leading what. Anthony Santander, 5 home runs on the year. Obviously got to be the leader of the team. Oh. Adley Rutschman has 5. Gunnar Henderson's got 3. 2 by Jordan Westberg. Ryan Mountcastle's only got 1, but he has a decent average, so I'm not going to complain too much. But 2 for Austin Hayes, 5. Awesome way to start. Ramon Urias, Colton Cowser, James McCann, probably going to be his last year in Baltimore. We're going to take a look at the pitching staffs. Corbin Burnes, 4-1 on the year, 2.90. Really solid. Dean Kramer playing pretty nice. John Means, Bradish. Obviously, Bradish is 2-2. Kramer, 3-1 on the year. Absolutely insane. Happy with this. Ciano Perez, I feel like we have a Shelby Miller, who was a off-season trade, because I did want to get rid of that big contract of Craig Kimbrell. I feel like that was the move. We brought in somebody who potentially could be. Now, granted, we're playing with the no injuries on the roster, so Felix Bautista here for the long are going to be here this season. I understand he's not going to be pitching again until 2025 IRL, so absolutely happy with that. But guys, this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all like it and you want to check out more of my content, I will be posting everything at the end of the video, the other series I am doing, so hopefully you guys swing around for that. Hopefully you guys have a great day, a great evening. Hopefully I get to see y'all in the next video, and until next time, my friends, much love, peace, I'll see you around.
Another classic, Rusty Jux. Archetype on the track. Bleh.